Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jason from Divinity.
And I'm Tiffany from Divinity.
Last time we managed to find ourselves in this hole. We accidentally got a dog killed in a graveyard.
Don't forget the person that you got killed.
Yeah, well, it was an accident. And we found that Counselor Jake's grave was empty. He's the one who we're supposed to be solving his murder. And we went up into apparently outer space and found a home. So we're eventually going to have to talk to that mortician about the body not being there, but
Yeah, but we found this... We dug up this hole in the graveyard that actually was a tunnel leading down into these caverns. So we're going to finish exploring these caverns first. Really? The stick is... Oh, it's a torch. The stick is a thing?
yeah, when I cast rain at the end of the last battle, I must have put it out.
Yeah, I appreciate the rain. Weren't we on fire?
Well, it was using a lot of fire abilities.
The person?
Yeah, he is one of the people we could have collected as a party member.
Could have.
Yes, there are 4 options for...
Is this a wishing well?
I think it is.
I'm taking everybody's pennies.
Alright, I guess we move back.
Hold on. There's more. I can feel it. There's more.
We
could go up the thing and...
Yeah, but that's in the middle of a combat zone.
Really? There's a well in the middle of a combat zone?
Well, it wasn't when it was built, it wasn't in the middle of it.
Sorry. I just wanted to pick up some money.
Yeah.
I'm a pillaging and plundering kind of person, I feel like.
Oh, we'll have plenty of opportunities for that.
What? Oh, wait. So why couldn't we pick him up then when we walked past him?
Because we already have 2.
Oh, I see.
Oh, hello. Key. We're gonna need that. Alright, this is gonna get a little bit tricky.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
See that oil? That oil is gonna catch fire. That stupid tutorials keep popping up.
Can we turn them off?
I've been trying. What's inside the box?
There's a trap nearby.
Yeah.
Can we...
It's this. See that bar directly in front of us?
Oh yeah.
We touch that, it starts fireballs shooting all over the place.
Great. Can we undo the...
Let's see if we could sidestep it. Oh, not good.
Better than fireballs, though, I would imagine.
I would hope so.
The rat is dying. You're dying, Dominus. Get out of the way.
I noticed.
Well, get farther in here.
No, my poison has been cured. We're gonna need someone. Does someone have a lockpick?
Into the fray once
Yeah.
Or our trap disarm toolkit is what I'm looking for, actually.
Oh. Disarm... I don't... No, I don't. No, I don't.
How about your other person? L2.
No.
Hold L2.
Oh.
Wrong one.
Wrong button. Hold on.
Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
That's too bad. That means we have one choice.
Is it not going to go away?
Nope, we can walk through the poison, which is
Then
going to
we'll all
hurt.
take damage and be poisoned.
Yeah, it's better than blowing up.
Can't we jump over the bar?
We cannot jump at all.
We can't jump?
Nope.
You know, I saw this Dragon Age meme where, like, the Warden and the and Hawk were talking, saying what they could do, and the Inquisitor in the background said, "Yeah, but look what I can do." And
Oh, crud!
Oh,
Go down, now! We're through.
I'm dying.
Whoop, wrong one, that wasn't you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm the
alright,
one
you're
dying.
no longer burning. Alright, sit right there.
I'm not going anywhere. Do they stop?
Yeah, I just stopped them. Just do not step on that thing again. This stupid...
Well, at this point, if I walk across that poison, I'm dead.
Yeah...
Second time you've almost killed me.
Alright, there's no longer oil there. You could walk straight across the bar. Well, no, don't do that. Wait until I heal.
Can you? Can you be there ready to turn that thing off again?
It's no longer necessary. You're through.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Mister, don't step on anything. And then when I'm waiting for them to stop, you pillage everything.
It was all crafting
I see
material.
a trap nearby.
Don't even worry about it. It's the exact same thing we just tried.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. Just run straight through all of them.
Okay, anyone see that?
Ah, just don't take any direct hits.
It's struck by lightning.
If I'm doing the crafting, I'm gonna need the iron bar. Well, let's see here. Silver arrow for bear dot. Skeleton with some hair. And we're through. I need to do some
Bear
healing.
daughter needs. And myself. Good lord.
Yeah.
I blame you for this.
Trust me, it will be worth it.
Oh, look, I found some cheese. Yeah, well. They've.
A hammer, some iron ore.
I'm not gonna take the anvil. That seems excessive.
I'm not sure you can take the anvil.
Yeah, and we gave the option. Do you heal me?
I just came off cooldown.
I'm here. There you go.
Alright, up the stairs.
I needed that.
Gosh darn it.
How did we have it? Why are we set up so that it shows?
I don't know, and I've forgotten how to turn it off.
It shows a two-handed weapon. Why am I not?
It's a broom.
Oh, the broom is a two-handed weapon? Wait a minute, wasn't it?
Ooh, Divine Light spellbook. That's good for you. You can use it. Thought for sure. We'll need to come back in here once we have a higher
Where did
perception.
we end up? What is this place? Just abandoned house?
Just an abandoned house in the middle of
let's use
Sice.
the open door. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little stuck there.
Yeah. I know you warned me about the fireballs, but dang it. You went and tripped the trap.
Here we go. Alright. This is a blacksmithing area. Yeah, I'm gonna...
Are we gonna not make something?
well, we can't really, not yet.
Why not?
0 blacksmithing points.
What about me?
Check your craftsmanship. Under abilities.
Oh. I have crafting.
But that's not blacksmithing.
Oh.
Let me take a look at Bear Daughters. Bear Daughter has a 2 lore master.
Ah! What did I do? Oh. Medora has nothing.
So we have no one with crafting or
So
anything.
who's Medora again?
She's the other source hunter that we ran into.
Oh, that's right, the senior.
In the bar, yeah.
And Bear Daughter is the one who was raised by bears.
Yeah, this is the house we just came out of.
Literally
so.
a bear's daughter.
And... material. I really want to turn that off. I don't know how to turn that off.
I don't know either, but it's irritating.
Whoop, what am I doing?
Is there an options button?
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a
There, it's off.
No,
Or it
it's
was
not.
off. You do it. Press, this. Okay, it's off now.
I guess that's nifty when you're just looking around
Yeah.
and you want to know.
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
Let's...
You took painting?
yeah.
Why?
Alright.
I thought you were the one who encouraged me not to take the superfluous stuff.
Well, the paintings actually go value for hundreds.
Why haven't we been stealing paintings all along?
I
Because we
have been.
high-end art thieves. Or do you have a golden cup? Sell that.
I think we can use it for something. I think it's a crafting material.
A golden grail?
Yeah.
Are you going to make the holy grail? Now, how come you have 1,200 gold and I have 199?
I don't know.
Yes, you
Actually,
do.
don't know.
You're taking advantage of all the ways to get money and not me. I need some money.
Well, I'll buy stuff for you.
What am I, your date? Just give me the money.
I'm not sure I can do that, actually. Alright. Let's take a look at, I need a identifying glass so we don't have to pay every single time we identify something.
The Spud Club? Join the Spud Club if you got an eye for potatoes.
I'm pretty sure I have everything for her we need.
Oh, I need to send...
How many of those? These are really cheap. I'll go ahead and buy a bunch of these.
I need to send these silver arrows over to Bear Daughter, yes?
Yes, square.
Yeah, I know what to do. You do your shopping.
Not in the mood for cheese.
In the mood for cheese? Oh, thank you. Not into cheese.
Details.
Oh,
So yes. So Blitzbolt. And that's pretty much the only air spell I will learn this entire game. Simply because they're like, they really, a lot of them actually hurt you for using them.
Come on, you chicken.
Alright, no regeneration and rain. Want to learn Ice Shard, but it's an adept skill. I can wait on that.
Alright, we need to go. Come on.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Quit with the shopping. This isn't a shopping episode.
Yeah, I guess not.
Come on, we gotta go investigate. We gotta go talk to the Undertaker? Where is that?
Yeah, this way.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Thought it was many friends as a man who has a lot of alcohol has.
I wouldn't know that
Not
one.
cheese. They don't want cheese. They want get out of the way.
The guards won't get in your way. Right here he is.
Good. We need some answers, and we want them now. Oh, cheese! I'm gonna have lots of friends. And a fuse. I refuse to use a fuse. Yeah, you like it? Everybody? Everybody has so funny.
Yeah.
Oh! Why did I get XP?
Because we need to see the ledger. No, don't pick it up! Don't pick it up!
You just stole an item.
Drop it, drop it, drop it.
I don't think you can take it back. I think it is and it is now.
No, fortunately no one saw us, so we can read it without committing a crime. Okay, furthermore, I find it possible that anyone but Mayor Cecil, Captain Arias, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body. Corpse can't just vanish into thin air. Please don't steal.
Water arrows.
Please don't steal a bunch of stuff, because if we get in trouble with the guard, we auto lose the game.
But these corpses are just lying here and nobody's looking.
As long as no one
My
goes digging up
morality.
Jake's coffin.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, or Evelyn have to do with it?
I sailed the sea.
Okay, here's the mortician. You want to do the questioning?
So,
Yes.
what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself
Like
with
what?
giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
About Jake's body.
How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
Who's Evelyn again?
Evelyn was the
Esmeralda's-
doctor's apprentice.
And
She's the one who had the bloodstone that was healing the two guys that we chose between.
yeah. Why do we suspect her of Jake's murder?
According to the book ledger, she is one of 3 people who had access to the body that might have taken it without him noticing.
I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband.
Well, you can
I've
ask
seen
about all 4 of them.
hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched. Lured me outside, claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda. Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't. Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined. I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, But there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary. And there was something about her that night. Some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts. That there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager. That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Ah, there you go. You've turned off the tutorials. Thank you.
Thanks.
As good as a new penny.
You could try to charm him, intimidate him, or persuade him. Or reason with him. Sometimes if your perception is high enough, it'll actually tell you what each of them will do. How it will improve or weaken your chances.
Let's try charm. Can I be charming?
Well, let's see.
Or should I use reason? Not gonna intimidate him. Wasn't I trying to be the charming? No, you're being the charming one. I'm being the reasonable one, right?
I wouldn't know. It's your choice.
Yeah, but if I charm him, I get the money. If I reason with him, somebody else gets it.
No, he'll hand over the money to you regardless of what happens.
Okay.
Then we'll have the chance to give it back to Bertia.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, big win.
You disagreed with me?
I didn't touch anything. I didn't disagree with you. You're reasoning against the doctor.
Oh, how do I do this again?
It's rock, paper, scissors. You win round 1. And you get 5 points for every win, and he only gets 3.
Ha ha ha!
You won the argument.
You know, I reckon Bertia really didn't get a fair shake in all this, did she? Here, take the money and give it to her. Times are hard enough as they are.
That was fun. He didn't like that I was telling him to hand over the money.
Now, do you want to go ahead and give it to Bertia, or what do you want to do?
Yeah. That helps our reputation, right?
I think it does.
It benefits us to do that?
She's in the marketplace.
How much money was it?
I don't know.
Didn't we just come from the marketplace? Was it in the other direction? No. This is the way we came.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever get the other piece of that pyramid?
What pyramid?
Well, Arhu gave us one pyramid that's a transporting pyramid that can use to bridge gaps and stuff.
I didn't receive another one.
Here she is.
Where? This one?
Yes.
Source hunters, eh? All right, proper, we're finally getting a hand. Things is chaos. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump Ogget, the finest in me herd. That louse! Did he even bother grilling a single luscious chop? I bet he wasted every last morsel. Captain Aureus will have a fig.
Oh.
Now we have to follow her.
I was gonna say, didn't even give me the chance to give her the money.
This is where the mayor is.
Oh wait, Captain Aureus. We're gonna go see, right?
Yep.
Well, where is he?
This way.
I still don't know my way around this town.
No, it's a little bit difficult.
What's she doing?
Picking up an
You
arrowhead.
gotta find Bertia. Where is she? That's not them.
You're going the wrong way.
Am I going the where am I supposed to go?
This way.
Okay.
We'll be talking to her in just a second.
Sorry, sir.
Well, hello there.
That's it, troops. Train up while you can.
Joe Legionnaire. The
Land
source
at any
hunter
moment.
says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam.
I can't talk to her.
No. Hey, you want to get some
Do feel free to depart.
some
from Sicily
skills
at
for
your
yourself?
earliest convenience.
I don't know. Weren't we supposed to
All right.
give her the money and make her stop going after the guy?
She's not going to go after the guy.
I just want to give her this money
All right.
and be done with that part, you know? She keeps running around and we're not getting the chance to talk to her again.
Yeah, there's a few people maybe might want to talk to.
They are...
Lieutenant Selenia. We walked by her on our way to Captain Orius.
Scrolls to entussle you.
Source hunters, eh? Well, right proper. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like mid-dear gold. How much exactly? Enough to cover the costs in gold and tears of a stolen ewe, I'd bet.
Bertia should take the gold. She deserves.
That's right. If anyone should benefit from this situation, it's
Aye, nothing to replace me old girl Hoggett.
And we got an
Suppose a bit of
altruistic.
gold certainly softens the blow. Thanks for that, Source Hunter.
So I've got 3 altruistic. Over 1 more traits. And you finally evened out again on your altruistic. So your reputation is also increased by 2.
Sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I'm a
Press
renegade.
triangle once you hit.
I'm considerate and I'm bold.
Oh, I'm bold, blunt, righteous, and independent.
Oh yeah, you got the whole left side of the board.
All except for I'm romantic, not pragmatic.
Lonesome.
So which one of us was going for being able to sell stuff more?
I honestly don't know. Right now I have more gold, so I can do more of the buying.
Why do we have a plus sign in crafting?
That's because we have more crafting recipes.
Oh.
Tomatoes.
Where to next, boss?
Well,
An earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
that's the question, isn't it? Do we talk to Mayor Cecil?
Now, do you want to talk to the mayor?
And we can talk to Lieutenant Selenia. And we can talk...
Are we going to tell him about Jake's body?
I think so. I think you'll get a kick out of this guy, though.
Oh.
You actually tried to sell him this chair.
Oh, it's you. Come closer, then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Don't ask about the library till the very end, because he'll actually
Jake,
physically take us up
murdered,
there.
you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Now I remember. Well, I'm sure the facts will prove me innocent. Keep investigating. You'll see for yourselves in time. Oh, what? Oh, you mean Sicile? Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't enough. We're also facing all sorts of The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious sect or cult or some such sticking its tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Sicile. And, while we're on the subject of troubles, I myself have a private matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon. What now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons,
Addled old man.
the cargo was this
Very much so,
very
and
rare
mostly
staff.
deaf.
I managed to place the order through
So,
mean somewhat. A
deaf
typical
and,
government official.
Crazy.
Oh, I lost the word. No. For old people.
Addled.
Senile.
Ah.
Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has
Oh,
just
he's speaking
informed
about
me that
himself
the
in the
damn
third
thing has
person
gone
now?
missing.
Huh?
I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands.
He's speaking in third person as Cecil proved an old fool.
Yeah, I
Him?
know.
Oh.
Here's Maxine. That's the cat that.
His name is called
Oh, the cat in the bar loves?
Yes.
merchant ship still docked at the Sicil harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved. if you don't
Ooh,
mind.
shifty.
The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead.
He's well-meaning, mostly.
Is he? I think he's full of crap.
What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years, those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Sicil's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle. Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose
Like it's the bird and the bees?
if you
No,
really don't know,
the sex of Rivellon, he's misheard as sex of Rivellon.
Ah! That's what I was thinking. I was like, this is a weird way to start a conversation.
Ah, you see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they occasionally... well, they... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the 7th sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Sicil's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists. Jake murdered? Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob. As you can imagine, I've known Esmeralda for years. That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit, suggestive. But I've never had cause to suspect her of violence. Still, one never knows for sure. An all right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Sicil is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor.
Who's Mrs. Counselor?
Jake's wife, Esmeralda.
Oh! Their last name was Counselor?
No, yeah, Jake's position was counselor.
Oh, okay.
Jake was.
So they were playing house.
Yes.
Can I ask about the library now?
Yes.
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in, exactly? Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself. Marvelous. Follow me, then.
Yeah. I
knew that dark-dealing old man dabbled in source. To the gallows, I say.
The gallows? Well, I've heard of such a thing, but I've never seen one myself. I don't think I care to either.
What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in Sicil's crown. The beacon of culture and learning in our fair city. My Victoria has every volume you could possibly imagine, and she's got every speck of information about this place packed into her brilliant brain. Yes, Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago.
Huh?
Ah, it
You'll
brings
see.
a tear to my eye just seeing her here among her beloved books. What?
Another cat?
Oh, yes, yes. I'll be
No.
on my way back downstairs now. Please introduce yourself. I know Victoria will be happy to make your acquaintance.
this way.
Esmeralda does
Who's
have a
Charlene?
capacity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
of Salacandras.
What nonsense.
What?
The encyclopedia
A lizard person?
She's an orc.
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid
Orcs
thee
in here
Tujta
have
get
tails?
hal. Be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking, is it? When I was very young, you see, I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Sicil toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride. Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
I like her.
I like her. Whoa. He who smelts it? Hasn't he smelt it, dealt it?
Yes.
The first edition too. Most promising.
Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
Press X on the row of books and you get to see a list. A blank water scroll.
Patty Cake, Volume 3. Oops.
You can pick them up. I prefer to just read them, as there's really no point in carrying them around with you.
Sigurd's beard! What a find!
I'm not trying to take them, I just...
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh. I need something more advanced. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too.
Oh.
Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
I keep doing this wrong.
Let's see. You
Volume 1.
No. This isn't the grimoire.
Fun with fluids.
Third one gone.
The Encyclopedia
Sometimes I think
Daemonium.
these books sprout
I
little
know
legs
it
in the
by
night.
heart.
Ooh, can I take the blank air scroll?
Yes, I've already picked up a blank water scroll.
Third one gone.
Demonology.
Okay, I need to
Books sprout little legs in the
put
night.
down these books that I apparently stole.
Read. Well, you didn't steal them. She gave you permission to.
Yeah, but I don't want to take them.
Well, read them and then set them and then drop them. Square and all the way near the bottom. Drop item.
The lesser key of Saragandras. What nonsense. Is there no new book to be discovered in this
Sometimes I
library?
think these books sprout little legs in the night.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for. The Encyclopedia Daemonium. I know it by heart.
Ooh, apple pie dough.
Kaj Denor. A brief history of sorcery.
You
still
found
hasn't been returned.
apple pie dough?
No, you just learned the recipe for it.
Demonology for dumbbells. Ugh.
Okay, superior sword.
More advanced. The Pseudomonarchia
The night can
Daemonum.
see through
And the
armor.
first edition too.
Princess Buttercup.
All right, we're done up here.
Stentekun. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things new.
Now, where is Maxine?
She's wandering around the first floor here somewhere.
I want to talk to her.
Did you learn Pet Pal when I wasn't looking?
No, you have to talk to her.
There she is.
Heard
Learned
any
it when I
good
wasn't.
tales, my friend?
That's Bear Daughter.
Yes, that's because the cat wandered off while I was trying to talk to her.
Oh, golly gosh. One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicil with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure.
About Unsinkable
Oh,
Sam.
He's a darling old Tom, isn't he? paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name. At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they, with an alley cat for a papa? Oh, dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards.
Interesting.
Terrible. What a terrible cat.
Are you kidding? That's about as cat a thing I've ever heard.
I know, but poor Sam.
Sam's in here if we want to bring him the news.
Yes! Let's get the little kitties together.
Where's young Esmeralda these days? She has the softest lap to lay in.
About Maxine.
So there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut. Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater. Like the king of all cats I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Won perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.
And we will find that somewhere along the way.
Oh, we could
Get the two of them together once we find it.
Yay, they could have kittens.
And it will actually make Arhu a little bit angry. Okay, where are we going now?
I'm sorry, I thought I was their daughter. But, oh, I'm following him, and then the screen split. I was like, oh, wait, what? Where am I? I don't know, where are we going? We need some action. I'm kind of getting bored running errands in town. Is there anywhere else we go, or does the whole story happen here?
No, we go a lot of places. Okay, first let's talk to Captain Selenia, and then we'll go out into the wilds. Here she is. Don't do that.
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes, if ever there was one. I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well. We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory, and I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. If ever we want to be victorious in Sicil, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that. But so far, none of their participants have returned. 3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all. There's a lighthouse to the west, up on the bluffs, overlooking the sea. No man has gone there in a decade, and yet a light shines from its pinnacle every night. The locals say it's haunted, and half a dozen legionnaires have gone to find out whether or not those are mere tall tales. I fear for their safety. There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say? A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. Here's hoping his knowledge on the subject may prove to be of use to them. There's a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once stood a temple dedicated to the source. The Sicilians razed it, and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil source. All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the dead rose, that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition. The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Sicil after all. No, the bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west and stronger in the east. So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
All right, the whole Pact of the Volunteers thing. They may go on dangerous missions behind enemy lines, and if they return, they're given a ticket home.
I'm sorry, say that one more time?
These Legionnaires are allowed to take incredibly dangerous missions, and if they return alive, they're given a ticket home. Alright, so it's time to head towards the lighthouse. We've explored as much as we can at this point.
In this town?
Mm-hmm.
So we can't really solve Jake's murder yet?
No, we can't.
I was gonna say, we were kind of seemed like we were out of leads to follow, and everybody's lying, so I don't think we're gonna get the truth out of anyone.
The city is to venture into danger.
Alright, so we're about to leave the city.
I'm tripping.
Do you want to go ahead and stop it here?
That's probably going to be our best choice.
Alright.
We could see some enemies wandering around out there. And
I want to do battle next game. We didn't fight anything.
Well, we're about to run into enough battle to, I think, even serve your bloodlust.
Well, thank you. I like to fight and pillage. I'm sorry. I love it.
Well, we'll work on it.
Alright.
And hopefully we'll gain some levels. I mean...
Alright, so let's save. Alright.
So, this was Jason from Jaffany.
And Tiffany from Jaffany.
If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. There will be more coming. I guess we'll see you next time.
Thanks for playing with us.